The running commentary of Abdullah Yusuf Ali continues with juice reading number 23, commentary numbers 195 to 204. Are there not signs enough around you to bear witness to Allah and His saving grace? The earth dies and revives. There are mysteries of life and sex, of light and the stars and planes in heaven, that follow their orbits by law and in harmony. There are ships and the modes of transport by which man can conquer the forces around him with the law-given gifts. Learn the law of goodness from them and believe in the hereafter. It will come when least expected. Be prepared for Allah. When a day comes, men will be taken aback. The judgment seat will be established. Blessed will be those who attain salvation. Their joy, satisfaction, and peace will be crowned with nearness to their Lord. Alas for the sinful, who deliberately followed evil. Their own nature and actions will speak against them. They will face the realities of punishment. Both revelation and nature are eloquent in instructing man for his own good in the hereafter, which will come as a certainty. Praise and glory to Allah. Surah 37, Al-Safat, those ranged in ranks. Introduction. Through all the mysteries of the heavens and the earth, there is a sorting out of the evil against the good, their final destinations contrasted. Peace and victory came to Noah, Abraham, Moses, and Aaron, Elias, and Lut, peace be upon them all, in their conflict with evil. So was it with Jonah, peace be upon him, when he glorified Allah. But men will ascribe to Allah what is unworthy of him. Allah's prophets strive for his glory and shall be victorious. The running commentary of Surah 37, commentary number 197. Allah is one, the source and center of all affairs, and we must work in discipline, harmony, and unity to put down evil. The hereafter is sure, when personal responsibility will be enforced. For the true and sincere servants of Allah, there will be the highest bliss, unmixed and everlasting. For those who defy Allah's law, there will be the deepest enduring misery. Which will men choose? The prophets of Allah formed a series that worked in Allah's service to instruct their fellow man. In cases of distress, Allah helped and delivered them. Men did disregard and persecute them, but they carried out their mission with constancy, and Allah's purpose always won, to the destruction of evil. So was it in the story of Noah and the flood, of Abraham the true, of Ishmael ready for self-sacrifice, of Isaac the righteous, of Moses and Aaron, of Elias and Lut, all men of faith, who received the blessings of posterity and peace and salutation from Allah most gracious. So was it also with Jonah. He had his trials, but Allah had mercy on him, and his mission was successful. How can men ascribe to Allah qualities and relations derogatory to his nature? High is he above all creatures. The ranks of angels and prophets stand firm in his service. Evil is sure to be overcome. So praise and glory to Allah, the Lord of honor and power, and peace to his apostles. Surah 38, Sod. Abbreviated Arabic letters. Introduction. Worldly and evil men are surprised at the renewal of truth and righteousness. But righteousness has more power than worldly strength, as is seen in the story of kings like David, who had both. So alas, Solomon loved the Lord more than worldly power, which may be good, but may be misused by evil men. So also Job and other men of power and insight chose a path of final bliss rather than final misery. So also in the case of the final messenger, his gospel of unity must triumph over all jealousy and arrogance in God's good time. The running commentary by Abdullah Yusuf Ali, Surah 38, Sod, number 200. Self-glory and separatism. These are among the roots of evil. Also, envy and suspicion. Not all the combinations of evil can for a moment reverse Allah's purpose or His justice. David, endued with worldly power and the virtues, had yet to purge himself of the thought of self-glory, which he did, and thus he became one of those nearest to Allah. For just ends was the world created. Solomon, in the midst of his worldly power and glory, never forgot Allah. Nor Job, in the midst of afflictions. Nor other men of power and vision, whose patience and constancy brought them nearer to Allah. So should all the righteous strive to win the final bliss, for truly grievous are the woes of evil in the final account. For it gives the good news of Allah's power supreme, and His mercy and forgiveness again and again. It warns us to avoid evil, for evil arose from selfish pride and rebellion. No power has it over Allah's servants, sincere and true, while revelation comes as a gift free to all Allah's creation. Surah 39, Al-Zumad, Crowds. Introduction. The variety in creation yet paints to the unity of plan. There is only one God. To Him is due all worship, and from Him flow all justice and grace. There is unity in revelation, and guidance comes from Allah alone. Turn to Him only, for all else is false. God's mercy is all-embracing. Despair not. Seek it before it's too late, for judgment and justice will come for certain. The Ramadan Commentary of Surah 39, commentary number 203. To Allah is due sincere devotion, and to Him alone there is none like unto Him. All nature obeys His laws, and our own growth in life proclaim His Lord and Cherisher. How can we blaspheme? We must serve Him, the One, the True, with sincere devotion, and follow His law in its highest meaning, or else the loss is our own. All nature proclaims aloud His grace and loving kindness. What distance separates the man whose heart is melted by the message of Allah and enlightened by His light, and him who rejects revelation? God teaches men by parables. Straight is His word and clear. Any doubts in the minds of men will be resolved after death. Even now, Allah's signs are enough. No other can guide. Death and his twin brother, sleep, are in the hands of Allah. To Him is our goal. He will judge in the end. His will is all in all. No other thing can be of any account before His law.